Hi everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hangar hobbit here, and welcome aboard the P-47 D28. Rank 3, battle rating 4.7, filled with the freedoms. And you know how I said use universals? Yeah, not using universal on a night map. That wouldn't be smart. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? Yeah. Because if I was to use universals on this map, I'd be lighting up like a Christmas tree. And that really wouldn't be a smart way to go. Now, why am I not using stealth when everybody tells you with the Freedom Cows to use stealths? Because, about 2 patches ago, I think they kind of nerfed the stealth rounds. Used to be the stealth rounds were the flamethrowers. You'd smack somebody with them things and you'd get lots of pretty fires. Nowadays, they kind of act more like frickin' AP rounds. Pretty much if you don't get a pilot snipe, you're going to do module damage, but then someone else is just going to take the kill from you, and that gets kind of annoying. I mean, I do not know how many of them I had that I had friggin' nailed them nice and good. They were going down, but I couldn't get the kill without dropping like 4 kilometers in altitude because I just kept doing module damage. Got to be irritating. And right here you're going to see why you need to use stealth on night maps. Because, yep, all I got to do is, yep, there's those tracers. Painting a nice little line straight to where I need to go. I do appreciate that. But, yeah, you shouldn't use tracers on night maps. It's never a good idea. Oh, let's see what we got down here. We got at least 2 of them farming. Wonder what we got. Oh, hello there, Mr. Zero. Oh, couldn't quite get it. Here's a fun little bit of trivia for you. It'll make you laugh. The P-47, guess what? It was supposed to be a light fighter. Yeah. The original specifications were supposed to be a light fighter like the P-43. Didn't quite work out that way. Ooh. Annoying. But hey, what can you do? Occasionally they are going to spark. But you got a ton of ammo, so if at first you don't succeed, jump back into the fray. Especially since they can't see me, which is kind of nice. That's it. You keep busy looking at the other feller. Don't look at me. I'm a ninja. Oh, no. Gonna pancake. But yeah, Alexander Kartvelli, the guy that designed this thing, he originally just wanted to make an upgraded P-43. It was supposed to be a super lightweight interceptor. But then the Germans happened. And they saw how them German 109s and 190s were a little bit tanky. And decided that a super lightweight fighter, especially one without self-sealing fuel tanks, probably wasn't the brightest of ideas. So they told him, yeah, you're going to need to upgun and up-armor that sucker. And boy, did he. This sucker ended up 3 feet wider and 4 feet longer than the P-51. And this sucker weighed as much as 2 Spitfires put together. In fact, the only thing that was heavier than this sucker empty was the Grumman Avenger. Yeah, which had 3 people in it. So, yeah, he took that you needed to upgun and up-armor to heart. Definitely gave it the extra firepower, but good lord did it pack on the pounds. Definitely could have used a little Jenny Craig. Because while it's 2,600 horsepower double wasp engine, gave it the same top speed as the Mustang. Due to carrying all that extra poundage, it only had half the range. Yeah, all that extra weight kind of sucks the juice. But hey, it was one of the tankiest planes of the war. So, if I was a pilot, I would have rather been in one of these than in the Mustang. Thank you very much. The speed is fine, but I think I'd like that extra armor between me and all them pew-pews. Thank you very much. Now, I've heard a lot of people hating on the night maps, and while I'm not the biggest fan of them myself, there's a right way and there's a wrong way to deal with these things. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. You see, don't get into furballs on night maps. You'll see over and over, everybody will spot one guy and then they'll swarm up in this one little ball. The whole time you're doing that, you're letting the enemy spot you for his entire team. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. See, his buddy could see me while I was up there close like that. And if I would have stayed there and just kept going turny-whirny, it would have been a lot easier on him. But see, I waited till Mr. B-25 jumped into the fray. While they're looking at him, and I'm off of their radar, I can swing back around. Yeah, get in and get out. Don't do the turny-whirnies. Not on the night maps, because you can't see when somebody's coming in at you. Oh, are you going to pull up for me? Are you really? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I so love it when they do that. Isn't that nice? Oh, come on, baby. Just a little more. I know you're chunky. Alright, I'm going to have to drop that nose and wind this puppy up a little bit. Ooh. He's all kind of... Ooh, he mad. He's so mad. He got all kind of PO, didn't he? But, you see, that's why you don't stick to the fur balls. Because you never know when somebody's coming up your behind. You gotta have that situational awareness, which on night maps isn't easy. Not easy in the slightest. And on this one, you're going to get to see why I don't hardly fly USA teams very often, because good Lord, the amount of douchebaggery on this team was just nuts. And I mean, take a look. We're doing good. We are racking up. The majority of the team still alive. We're doing good on tickets. But of course, God forbid, USA teams. Oh, what do we got going on here? What do you see there, buddy? You got something spotted? I'm looking around. I don't see him. Well, I'll try to help out the team. If anybody needs it, see, I'm letting everybody know that if things get too nasty, I can always whip one out, because I had a few to spare. But hey, they're farming. And guess what? Yep. Team killer. Because hey, it's USA teams. And that's the only kill he gets. And as you noticed, he ripped his flaps off to do that. And then he crashes on the runway. Because hey, it's USA teams. What would it be without douchebags that get unhappy someone has actually gotten kills and they haven't? This, boys and girls, is why I don't fly allied teams very often. Now let's jump on back into the next match. And here's another little fun fact for you. These things were extremely popular not only as fighters, but as ground pounders, because fully loaded, this thing could carry just a little over half the weight of a B-17 Flying Fortress. And if they loaded it up with rockets instead, it could do about the same damage to an area as a pack of 108mm howitzers. So yeah, no kill like overkill when it came to these suckers. Pilots absolutely adored this plane, and for a good reason. Less than 0.7% of Thunderbolts were shot down during the war because they were just so freaking tough. So yeah, if I was a pilot, I would have said Thunderbolt, yay. But by the end of the war, they had made over 15,000 Thunderbolts. Yeah, and they were not cheap. Those suckers cost 85 grand a piece, which is about 1.1 million bucks in today's dollars. Oh, hello, Mr. G55. Oh, are you going to pull up for me? Oh, thank you. I so do appreciate that. Yeah, all told, by the end of the war, they spent 1.2 billion bucks on Thunderbolts. That's equal to about 15.5 billion bucks in today's frickin' dollars. So, yeah. American military liked the Thunderbolt too. Don't say I blame them. Another reason why they loved them so much, reliability. In just the 2 years between when it debuted in 43 and the end of the war in 45, 500,000 sorties were flown in these suckers. Ooh, wait a minute. Hello there. How are you doing? Oh, bet you're not feeling so good right now, are you, buddy? By the end of the war, these suckers had nabbed over 4,000 planes, over 6,000 armored cars, 9,000 trains, and 86,000 various vehicles. Oh, come on. Oh well, can't get them all. Have you not gone down? You are being annoying there, Mr. Italian. Extremely annoying. Oh, decisions. Oh, that one went. Solves that problem for me. Oh, watch out from the top there. Definitely don't want to have somebody bouncing me while I'm bouncing this sucker. Yeah, where do you think you're going, Mr. Italian? Me and you aren't done yet. Don't run away. No. No, me and you still gotta play. Come on. Oh, yeah. Kind of overcooked that turn there a bit, didn't you, buddy? Now, about how to fly this thing? Really not that difficult. It's a classic boom and zoom. You wind her up, you drop down, you give them a smack, you come back around. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Keep firing them guns. Keep wasting that energy. I do appreciate that. Oh. Yep, a little too fat for that, but done bled him of all that energy, and guess what? Allied team is coming in. Have to give my props to this team. There was only about 4 of us that were actually fighters. The rest of us were either DACA wagons or ground pounding farmers, but give them up. These guys were actually on point. Oh, come on, just a little more. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Now, I'm sorry this video got up a little later than usual. Kind of hard to record video through the sound of grandchildren barfing. Yeah, that bug that went around hit the whole bloody family. Only reason I'm talking as good as I can talk right now is a couple of shots of throat spray along with a Smirnoff Ice. Definitely helps the throat some. But if I'm a little froggy, that's why. Don't you love those wintertime bugs? Spreads through schools like frickin' wildfire, don't they? Oh, let's see what we got. 190 and a 410. Oh, good Lord, look at the lemon train. and being chased down by a DACA wagon. Oh, you just gotta love that. I so love the DACA wagons. They're so fun. Here's another little fun fact for you. While the Americans quit using it pretty much at the end of the war, the last Thunderbolts didn't get pulled from frontline service until 1966 in Peru. Over 20 nations used these suckers all through the 50s and 60s. You got Portugal, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Taiwan. I mean, everybody and their dog's squeaky toy had P47s. Because, well, there were just so dang many of them. And hey, good planes, good top speed, ton of armor, ton of DACA, can carry bombs, can carry rockets. Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, you could use it as a fighter, you could use it as a ground pounder, you could use it as a light bomber, interceptor. So, it's not hard to see why so many of them were friggin' using them that late. And one of the P-47Ms managed to set a speed record that wasn't broken by a piston aircraft until 1989. Yeah. Oh, would you come here? Oh, he's doing the roly-polies. Good Lord, look at the lemon train. And he's being chased by bombers. Oh, that just makes me happy. A BTD and a freaking DACA wagon. I bet he must be sitting there going, why? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, you deserve it, DACA wagon. I can't even be mad about that. I so love a good DACA wagon. You go, Mr. DACA wagon. That's a big old GG. So while I wait for the tickets to run out, I'll put this thing to good use and grab me a little ground targets. Because they definitely did that plenty of times during the war. Ooh, give me some more snacks. Come on, snackies. Alright, let's see how we did. Oh. Thanks a lot, Gaijin. I so appreciate that. They just released a patch that's supposed to fix the micro freezing. Let's hope they did. Oh, still first place, and it paid pretty good. Heck, I'll take that in a heartbeat. So what do I think about this bird? It's fun, but you best be ready to carry, because good Lord, the amount of farmers, and of course you have to watch out for the amount of douchebags that you see at USA teams at this BR. But she's still a fun bird. She climbs decently well, hell of a dive speed, ton of firepower, and of course, if you get the last guy running to space, slap some bombs and rockets on it and wipe out the freaking tickets. So yeah, take her out, have a blast. Well, be sure to like and share, and I hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.